Hi, everyone. My name's Aiden. I'm with Foster Interactive and help organize and run the AI Drupal Toronto meetup. I'm going to do a quick video on how to set up your OpenAI tokens in Drupal CMS. And if you ever run into any problems or challenges, please do reach out to me on LinkedIn. Okay, I have opened up platform.openai.com. That is the AI tool we will integrate with Drupal today. It works with other models. Anthropic is one that comes out of the box as well, but this is one I'm most familiar with, so we'll start there. Please do sign up, and I can't remember if it forces you to do a credit card upon sign up or not, but you will need to put a credit card in. Then once you come in, there'll be a projects tab set to default projects. So create a new one. Let's call it Drupal CMS AI. Sure. So I'm going to create this project. It has now been set up. The next thing I need to do under this project is set up an API key for it. So right now, this will make an API key that's associated with my user that I'm logged in, which is fine. Maybe you want to use a service account, which is kind of like if you have multiple team members, you can set up a service account so it's not tied to any one individual's login. And then we'll just say my test API key so I kind of know it's not real. And then I can create the secret key and I'm going to copy it here. And that makes this big, long, crazy key here, which I will delete after recording this video so that I don't have an open API key out there in the wild. Now we are in here, and again, we're still selected in the project, so you can see the usage of the key and all of these settings inside of here. But you probably want to go into settings, and then there are two kinds of settings you might want to look at. Limits inside of here, which can set a global limit across all of your projects on how much money you can spend. Or you can just go into manage projects. And under here, oh no, where is it? Manage projects. And then, yeah, sorry, projects. Sorry, I got the wrong tab here. Limits. And then you can enable a budget limit for this one project and like put in $20. And that is totally fine for playing around locally. You will never use up $20 on there. So now we've got the API key saved. I've got it copied to the clipboard. Now we hop over into Drupal. Now, this is Drupal CMS, the default install. I'm running Drupal CMS release candidate 2, so it's kind of missing a button, but you should, if you're looking at the live version, version 1, there will be an AI button here. You can just select and begin the install. I'm going to just skip over this and pause and go through a default install and then come back. Okay, I just did a default install with the blog enabled as well as the recipe that comes installed. And now only if you are on release candidate 2 do you need to do an extra step, which I've gone into ddev. Right where you run your project, this is where my project is installed. Ddev drush recipe, that's that particular command that runs drush inside of the ddev container. ..recipes Drupal cms.ai, and you just run that, and it installs a couple things, and we're good to go. Next, go into configuration. Let me refresh because it's installed all of these pieces. So now we've got an AI tab with a number of settings inside of here. So we're going to provider settings, and this is where we can go into OpenAI, and it says select key, but there's none loaded in there. So you got this handy tab to say create a new key, and we can call this OpenAI Drupal CMS key, and then I paste in, whoops, I'm going to go copy and paste that token into the value here. Sorry, I'm pasting that in there now. So now we've added the Open API key inside of there. Next step is to go into AI. Next step is to go into provider settings again. And now that we've added the key, this will be on this list available up here. You can ignore those other settings. Now we've got advanced configuration. Bang! The Drupal chat bot has opened up, and now you're ready to play. So I hope that's getting you set up so that we can go over all this great content in more detail together at the meetup. Thank you very much for listening. And again, if you have any troubles, please reach out to me on LinkedIn. Thanks a lot.